Hello, hello. So Reagan was nice enough to let me know that on my exponential functions video that when I thought my screen was capturing my Desmos, it wasn't. And so in case you haven't noticed, I really don't like watching videos of myself. So I just make these things and then throw them up there. So if there's ever stuff that I've messed up on or that didn't work out like I thought it would, let me know, because chances are, yeah, I probably haven't watched my video. But so this is graphing form of an exponential, right? And this is using those transformations to move them around. Graphing form, not from, right? Remember, this is going to be our vertical or our horizontal shift, horizontal, and this is going to be left or right. And then K is going to be our vertical shift. Just like it is with graphing form of a quadratic, right? We had y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, right? This one shifted it left or right, the opposite direction of whatever was here, and then this shifts it up and down. So I've printed some out from Desmos so that I'm not going to have to graph these over and over and over again. This one right here is y equals 2 to the x. This is our base function. We know that it's our base function because it has its nice y-intercept there at 1. If I look, if I plug in a 1, I'm up here at 2, and then I'm at 4, right? I can go through and I can see all of these nice little pieces here and go from there. But this is just y equals 2 to the x. Oh, this isn't the one I wanted. Darn it, my papers are out of order. Okay, this is the one I wanted to look at first. This is y equals 2 to the x for the same reasons. And then I've also graphed two other ones. I've got y is equal to 2 to the x plus 2. And then I've got y is equal to 2 to the x minus 3. Now, when I'm looking at graphing form, it's inside of where my x would normally be by itself. So that means it's going to go the opposite direction. What I want to think about is this one right here is going to move it to the left 2 units. So it's going to take this one and move it to the left 2 units. So I just look to see where this is. Notice my asymptote still is on my nice x-axis there. This one is y equals 2 to the x plus 2, right? It's that same function, it's just shifted it over. This one, if I look and I look to see where it is equal to 1 here, it has just shifted it over 3 units. So this one, it goes right 3. Remember, it's the opposite direction of what you've been given. So this is y equals 2 to the x minus 3. All right, now let's look at the paper that I want to look at next. This is looking at those vertical shifts. So this one right here, this has just been shifted vertically. So this is y equals 2 to the x. This is that regular one. And then this one, you'll notice it's just been shifted up 1. I can notice that it's shifted up 1 based off of where my vertical asymptote is. Right here, it's 1 up from where it should be. So this is y equals 2 to the x plus 1, right? Notice that plus 1 is afterwards. That gives it a vertical shift of up 1. This one, this asymptote down here is down 1, 2, 3 from where it should be. This is y equals 2 to the x and then plus 3, right? That plus 3, or sorry, not plus 3, minus 3. That minus 3, it's after, it's not up in that exponent. Okay? The ones that are a little tricky, it's the paper that I actually started with. These are the ones where I have to figure out where things have been moved to, right? I have to figure out how far up and down. If I'm looking at this one right here, I notice it's been moved up 2. So I know I'm going to have y equals 2 to something plus 2. Now I have to figure out where is it 1 unit above this? Well, that's actually back 2 from here. So it's going to be an x. Remember, it's the opposite. So it's going to be a x plus 2 and then plus 2 for the whole thing. This one has been shifted down 4. So I'm going to have y equals 2 to the something, right? There's some sort of a x plus or minus something, but it's going to be minus 4 because this whole thing, notice my horizontal asymptote goes down 1, 2, 3, 4 units from where it should be. And then I have to figure out where is it 1 unit above this, and that's going to be right here, right? 1 unit above it puts it right here, so this is going to be a move to the right 1, 2, 3 units, so this is going to be a -3. Remember, it's opposite of what we wanted. So that was the part of the video that I was hoping that I was going to get to show you, but I guess it did not work out. So thank you. Please, please be like Reagan and Nick, who also told me that I didn't have any audio in one of my videos. Let me know if my videos are messed up, because like I said, I really don't like listening or seeing myself. So that way I know that there's something wrong. Thank you and have a good day.